Pisces, what's good? What's good? We back at it. So listen, we're gonna do an in-depth reading for y'all, or for the people who are watching Pisces energy in general. Shout out to y'all. The viewership has remained up amongst this sign. Therefore, excuse me. Therefore, I am doing a bonus reading for y'all. Pause. So I may cuss, but I don't curse. You know, and this bonus reading is going to consist of a bit of an add-on. It should be, right? I'm talking about bonuses. So look. So look, I'm gonna this is gonna be a 5-card draw. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this reading based upon something that you've been pondering on for a little bit now. So maybe been thinking about it for a minute, having a by yourself meeting, like, yo, how should I, because you like talking to geniuses and shit like that, so you talk to yourself and you're trying to figure out what should you do about a particular subject, person, event. It can range the possibilities, they really can. But that's what this reading is going to be for. Again, if you need to get in contact with me, the link will be in the description box, you heard? That's pretty much all I got to say about me, you know what I'm saying? That's my intro. That's my intro for today. So we're going to get into it. I hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. It's the weekend where I'm at. And I hope you continue to have a lovely weekend. If not, it'll get better. It gets greater later. It does, though. Real shit. It does. All right. So this first card is going to be about the past influence regarding this thing. All right. The past influence is the Knight of Swords in reverse. I just had this reading for, who was that? I think it was the Aquarius energy. It wasn't drawn first, though, but regardless. It's about the Pisces energy right now, right? Neighboring signs, though. In the past, you felt like you've missed out on an opportunity because someone was... I get the energy of someone who just wanted to shoot your shit down. They ain't want to see you be great, yo. I'm getting that this is even someone who... You know this person. You didn't just meet this person either. They belong to some type of social group or some type of social network that you are a part of. You make it fit how it's supposed to fit, pause. And you know what I'm getting about this? This is the type of situation with someone in your past, and this is what has influenced this moment that you're having right now. This is the type of person where you thought this shit can't be real. The experience that happened when this person was talking to you, it felt like you was in another dimension of some sort. You just couldn't believe it. You're like, why are you saying these things to me? Why are you talking to me like that? They were out of control. So it's one thing to like if you know someone, right? Because I'm feeling that you know this person, they know you. So there's got to be some type of connection there to where you have some type of compassion, some type of rapport to not be aggressive. But this was more than aggressive. This was like they were hurt by you. And for the life of you, you can't figure out how would they be hurt by you when you didn't do nothing to them. You just said something to them. You was just speaking to them. Their words came out like actions. Like if words could fucking become a animated character on the screen, it's like you seen what... Listen, this, the shit I'm picking, I'm getting up on true hater vibes. But indirectly, they're not saying, yo, I hate you. I'm mad that you're like the way you are. I'm mad that you're thinking this clearly and you're ready to do this. Whatever this thing is that you're thinking about now. They just really are upset by your existence. And I feel like it came to a surprise. It came as a surprise to you. The shit came out of nowhere. The shit was unexpected. It feels random to you. It feels even scripted. It feels like somebody put them up to it. It feels like somebody paid them to do this shit, to say this shit, rather. This was a straight mind to tongue thing. I already don't like it. I just don't like the way it feels. But anyway, what's the present influence based upon this past influence? The Ace of Wands. Pardon the noise in the background. My neighbors are acting amok. But I will get my revenge. I always do. No, stop. Let me turn up the mic a little bit just in case. So make sure you can hear me better. So your present influence is you're excited, you're feeling fiery about some new present thing that's in your life now. Maybe wrapped around a knowledge base, something that you've learned, and therefore you feel more confident because you know something for sure now. Somebody might have even brought you some good news to that really pepped up your step. You're beginning on something new that's creative, and that spark alone, it has you finding a new passion. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling that the primary department that hater was speaking to you about, they became so enraged about, I get the feeling like you're not even on that actual journey anymore. And I'm not saying this so that you feel defeated and you're like, no, I'll never let them win, fuck that, because you switched options or you changed your direction. Nah. Calm your tits. What I'm saying is this, right? It's still passion, and it feels like the same passion that you had on the other thing. Like, I feel like this is creative energy regardless. Like, you could create anything you put your mind to, but this newfound thing, and I'm not saying that the creative project or the creativity is new, but the passion for it is. This might even been something that you thought about before in the past, but you put it on the back burner for other things, and then you came back to this. It could be one of those things, but the passion that you feel now in this present moment is amplified, and you almost feel like this is like get back. You almost thank this person for saying and behaving the way that they did, because although you're not doing the same exact thing that they were so enraged about, you got the feeling like if they was enraged about that thing, when they get whiff of this, even though you don't give a fuck, but you just know that they're gonna get whiff of what you got going on now, they might fucking fall apart. They might melt. They might melt like the fucking Wicked Witch. Whichever one of them bitches that melted, I forget which one it was, but you know that this thing has the potential to keep you fired up, meaning there's going to be some action being taken. They might be travel in the future based upon it as well, and it just lights your fire. That's the best way that I can actually explain that shit. So I'm gonna draw this next card to see what the major influence is. What is this thing that got you majorly? If somebody offered you something, a cup of emotion. This is the Four of Cups, y'all. The Four of Cups. This is like revenge. Not revenge on some, I'm gonna go back on some Liam Neeson type shit. Nah, this is like or at least you felt that you missed out on an opportunity because whatever that thing that had you excited in the past, and your people's flipped out on you behind the shit. Although that failed, you feel like, okay, that may have been something that I regret. Maybe you just regret communicating it to that person. You might even feel sorry for that person, like, damn, I didn't know I could rub people the wrong way that much. So you might regret that even. Like, you might have such of a good soul that you might regret that. Like, damn, I ain't mean to fuck them up like that. Because you're not fucked up behind it. You're resilient. You bounce back from that shit like, oh, word. But it was very revealing to you. Like, damn, I don't need you around my circle no more, yo. I don't need you around my circle no more. Straight up. Like, I feel like they went so overboard that it ain't no repairing that shit. There ain't no fixing it. You don't want to fix it. You could do without the apology and all that. Like, it's good. You're more empowered right now in this very moment. You're more influenced by daydreaming about what it is that you're, about the new offer, about the present influence. And I think that comes from not only looking back at the past like, damn, all those missed opportunities, or that particular missed opportunity because I didn't do that thing that I said I was going to do. It's that one thing that has been offered to you now. This could be something that was spiritually offered to you too. Like, you got a download and was like, you tripping over that shit? I hope you ain't tripping over that shit, because look at this shit. Feel me? And then you like, whoa. Because you already had the present influence of the offer already being offered in the Ace of Wands, right? But with the one cup being offered in the Four Cups, what it does is it like reassures you. It gives you some type of security to where it's like, you don't have to give a fuck about nothing now. You don't got to give a fuck about how nobody feels about you no more. All that shit is done. You got the new offer. You're hyped about it. Here goes some more emotional reassurance that this shit is it. It's lit. And you're going to be secure because of it. So please don't give zero fucks about how people feel. I mean that in a way that's like how people feel about you. In general in life, yeah, people have their feelings and, you know, they're entitled to them. They can do whatever they feel they want to, you know what I mean? But when it comes to you and how people feel about you and what they think, that shit don't mean nothing no more. Because you've seen what that does. You've seen how ugly people can get. Maybe one person, you see how ugly they can get. You like, damn, I'm one person. I ain't even do nothing to you. I'm just being me and you tight like that? Something about me is getting excited about that story. So I feel like real redemption here. You got to pardon me, but I'm just channeling, yo. And you could be getting a little bored right now because of the daydreaming, but you're also enjoying the daydreaming. I think something like a couple of tweaks got to be done here and there before this takes off to where it needs to be. But let me draw the next card to say that before I even put my own 2 cents in. This is the advice card. The Seven of Swords. There's some trickery involved here. Some cheating, perhaps. Some dishonest, dangerous, perhaps, risky behavior here. But it may be needed. And I don't know how immediate in the future this is about, but, and I say that in all honesty, I'm just reading the card, yo. I'm channeling the energy. You may have to deceive someone. You may have to deceive some people. But you have good reason. Good reasoning. Good reason. And it's because someone is a poser. And not for nothing, I think that this person is the poser. This person in the very beginning, who, like I said, it seemed like it was a fucking script from Hollywood. it seemed like they was paid off to say and behave the way that they was acting. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Are you on something? That's how out there it was. And that type of, what was that movie? Matrix Reloaded, Revisited, whatever it was, the last one that they made. And they talk about how the bots, like the NPCs, they just change on you, they switch on you, and they, in an instant, just like that. That's the shit that happened. So you like, yo, if motherfuckers can masquerade like that, I gotta be more on point. I gotta be able to move and shake in a way that is unshakable. It's not like you're deceiving yourself with this movement. I'm not feeling that. With this advice, you're not deceiving yourself. You're making sure you don't deceive yourself, because you could have been, they could have had you fooled. You could have thought they was ride. You could have thought they was ride or die. Look, Knight of Swords, but upside down. You could have thought they were ride or die, but no. They might have hated you all along, or been threatened by. I think they were threatened by you all along. So you seen that, and you're like, okay, I gotta strategize. This is the Seven of Swords, so you gotta use your mind. You're like, okay, I gotta strategize. I gotta use smoke and mirrors. I gotta do the bait and switch. I gotta show you this hand, but I'm doing that with this hand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how deep this shit goes. I don't know if this was your actual person that you gotta cheat on. Like, you gotta cheat on, or you even gotta act like you're cheating on them to set them straight, to like put them in a different type of mind frame, to throw them off your scent of what you really got going on. Or maybe you're just doing it for real, like fuck it. But you're doing it in as a strategic move. And you got the resources to do it, is what I'm seeing as well. So you're able to escape this connection by way of just keeping everybody on their toes, or you staying on your toes and keeping everybody off their toes. They don't really know what to expect from you. It's very unpredictable energy right here, but you can do it, and you're like, you know, you can do it. You figured some shit out. This is what you're advised to do. I'm not going back on the cards. I'm not trying to reshuffle, recut. No, this is the advice card. So I know this shit sounds pretty out there, but you got to do what you got to do. This is something that your mind is actually connecting with your feelings about as well. So it's all right here. And it all is not just any mental energy. This is the higher octave. This is your higher self. This is you communicating with your higher self. So, yeah. The daydreaming, you're actually having a ball right now. You're like one of them mastermind type motherfuckers. You're like marveling in how actually smart you are. So the boredom I get is deriving from you actually having to be strategic. So let me see what the outcome is if you follow this advice. This is going to be interesting and fun, probably. It's the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're going to escape. You're going to obtain freedom. Yo, I can't make this shit up. I guess I am making this shit up as I go along. I can't load. I'm just pulling the card, yo. The shit is going to actually work. If you want freedom. I'm saying if you follow this advice and you want freedom, you're going to get freedom. If you want to escape from the interconnection, which is what the advice was, if you want to escape the interconnection, you follow the advice of being a fucking magician of some sort, having mastery and trickery and doing all the shit that I spoke about, you're going to escape. You're going to find the solutions that's needed to this thing that you're talking about. I still don't even know the details of what it is that you're contemplating right now, or what you're looking for advice for. And at this point, I guess I'm not supposed to know. Not that I asked, but this is actually you taking your power back. I know you've heard of that phrase before. This is exactly what the fuck this is. Let me look into some numbers now. Let's play the numbers game. Let me see. Okay. So it is an evolutionary process, meaning it's a step-by-step process that's going to elevate you. So it's not like you hustling backwards. Nah, I don't see that. 7. You're leaving a relationship here. You're making a choice to leave a relationship here. I don't know if it's personal, business, family, fun. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's a relationship. And this is going to empower you. The outcome is going to empower you. You're going to be very much of an individual. What I'm getting is this group, or this person, this connection, they was just stifling you. Not only that, they was just like, they was attached to your legacy in some type of way, or attached to your persona. So it's like when they think of you, they think of them too. And it's like, hold on. Y'all got me fucked up out here. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm an individual. I was an individual before I met them, met him, met her. Y'all got me fucked up, but guess what? I ain't even know y'all had me fucked up like that. But it was this person's outlandish behavior that made you really look, it opened your eyes up like, wait a minute. Who has that person been talking to that has them talking this type of way? They must have been talking to somebody else who knows you and might not even know you, just look at you and think they know you. And they're like in a group chat or some shit, like coming up with shit about, like, get the fuck out of here, B. So when you do this, should you follow that advice, you're taking your power back and you're going to be standing as an individual. Like, look at me now. They can't have you fucked up no more after you do this. Because you're going to be standing there. They were like, oh, how they did that? Who they did that with? They won't even know, because look, the advice is to be deceitful about this, but resourceful at the same time. So when you're resourceful, that means you got people. When you're resourceful, you got people. You might not even know what them people look like. You might not see them people. You might not meet them face to face, but they're there. But the outcome is going to be you shining like a diamond. Like in the 80s here, I see abundance because of that. Let me see something else. Hold on. Yeah. Absolutely. You might also meet somebody on the road when taking this action. But even if you do, it's not like you're not going to be recognized for that person that you pick up along the way. You're going to be recognized for some shit that you do on your own. I guess the bonus is like picking up somebody on the way, like on some James Bond shit. You know how James Bond always get bitches when he in the process of busting his moves. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ever gonna marry them bitches, but it's just like, yo, you gotta service James Bond because of this miraculous shit that he's doing. It's only right, and I agree. So yo, that's it. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm out.